Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our VectorVest channel and our 6 p.m. video. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here, and I'm going to talk about a stock that's probably big on everybody's list right now, and that's Tesla. I know Tesla has had some issues, it's gone down, but I'm going to break down the good, the bad, and the ugly. Stick to the end of the video. I'm going to break down what I think about the stock, whether it's good stock for you to buy or not. Here's the big news that came out about the stock. The stock has come out with FSD, full self-driving. What is Tesla FSD and how does it work? Tesla's FSD beta is back for another round, this time inviting more users than ever to give it a try, and here's how it works. So what is it? Now, this is interesting. Full self-driving is the newest driver assistance software offered by Tesla, and the term full self-driving isn't necessarily accurate. So I think I want to bring it to you here in case you did not know that it's not totally accurate, in that could this news move the stock? I think it could, but I don't think in the ways that many people think. But vehicles equipped with the software will require less driver input than ever before. So it's not, even though it says full self-driving, I think it's important that you understand it's a lot less driver input. All right. So is the news enough to move the stock? We'll talk about that in a second. Now it talks about it again. Tesla's full self-driving, a surprising leap towards reality. What is truly remarkable is how far full self-driving has come for Tesla, highlighting the abrupt shift in the sentiment among critics. And you know something, there is some sentiment, and bad sentiment. Why? Because what if this kills people? All right, so I totally understand that, and that's what regulation is for. I don't believe in over-regulation. That's a video for another time, but I think regulation is very important once putting these features in place. Now, Tesla FSD supervised 12.3.3 improved and showing licensing potential. That's the big news, that they can get the licensing behind it. But Tesla needs to move quickly on level 3 tech, as Mercedes has already received limited authorization in California and Nevada. It means Tesla's got to get on it. If Tesla can license level 3 tech in the near future, then the earnings could be substantial. Here's part of the bad. Tesla facing tougher road ahead as demand plateaus. A lot of people are seeing that. I've talked about it on the live streams in many different situations, that the major manufacturers that are putting out EVs are having a hard time selling them. There's a difference between them and Tesla. The GMs and the Fords and the Stellantis primarily have gas cars, probably moving more into hybrid cars. But the EVs that they're not selling, well, they can still sell other cars. Tesla's all electric, and that is an issue if the demand is starting to wane. So that's part of the bad. What else is part of the bad? The perception of Elon Musk. His reputation is getting hit because of what's going on. Chinese price war, competition, Lucid, Rivian. And again, there's a lag right now in the EV space, which is creating a lot of lithium for us that we can't sell, because if they're cutting back on EVs, then the lithium is not being used for the battery. Interesting, right? So that's some of the bad. Again, competition is big, whether it's in China or in the US. Elon Musk's perception. I was doing the Jockey Club this morning. Someone said that Elon just ran the company into the ground. I am not a big fan of that. I think that Elon Musk is still looked at as a major innovator. Look at where Tesla was and where it is now. All right. So I think you can't bet against Elon Musk. And he was honest. He was very transparent when he said, I'm not worried about the bottom line right now. I want to sell more cars. That was either the dumbest thing he could do or the smartest thing that he could do. And we'll see how that works out. All right. So that's the news. And for me, there's a lot of good there, if the FSD licensing comes into place. Again, the regulation is there to protect us. The bad is the competition, the pricing war, the lag in EVs. Going to give another piece of good. I sorted our whole database of 9,234 stocks by market cap. Do you know Tesla is number 12? With a market cap of 550 billion, even higher than Berkshire Hathaway. That's a good piece. This is not a fly-by-night company. No matter what you say or think about EVs or Elon Musk, he's brought the company to number 12 overall in market cap at $556 billion, just a little bit higher than Berkshire Hathaway. That's got to be a good piece. Let's talk about the ugly. Let's go to the graphs. There's a 1-year graph on Tesla. That's ugly. All right. I'm pulling that stock down. This is just over the last year. I've made a lot of money with TSLQ. I was going against them as far as the pricing war. I tipped up and came back down. But notice that no matter what, we always got to lower highs. The stock just continued to run down. All right. So that's the ugly. The ugly is the price. The ugly is the earnings per share. Remember, earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. Look at the earnings. All right. So we looked at the good, we looked at the bad, and here's the ugly. Now that you're here and you still stayed here, congratulations for staying this long. Now I'm going to give you my analysis. My analysis is some other good news. They're looking to spot out a factory in India. What is that going to make them do? Build more cars. Build more cars, though, Elon, you got to sell the cars. All right. So I like that they're trying to put themselves in a position where they can still build more cars. But even if you build the more cars, you're going to have to sell them. Another thing, I'm going to move this from a 1-year graph down to a 3-month graph. This is what I like. See the stock's price moving down? I am looking at the NPI layout. I just got trigger. I got trigger here before, and it didn't come through. I got trigger now at a lower trough level on RT. I want to tell you and show you, put this back on a 1-year graph. When RT crosses below a lower trough, as it goes down the red line, as it gets lower from where it was before, scroll this out, as it gets lower than where it was before, look at the run that can happen. Look at the run that can happen over and over, big run. We're at a nice low trough, not as low as we were back here, but a nice low trough. Look at the red line. There we have trigger. That is a positive. That is a good thing that could happen from the standpoint of a technical. Fundamentally, relative value is below 1. Relative safety is above 1 because the company still makes money. It's the earnings part of it. The company still makes money. With today's activity, notice the big wick at the top. Wow, I like coming off of this level of support, breaking above this downtrend. And we do have trigger. Would I buy today? No. I want to see if we can get higher than what we were today. But it's in getting close to the buy zone right now, just not there. So that was more for the technical investor, the more aggressive trader. Let me show you how to utilize this from the standpoint of being a little bit more prudent or conservative. Prudent, I do like that the stock went from a sell to a hold. I would still like to see us break above this level of 174.90 and move higher and see some confirmation off of this level of support. So for the prudent person, that's what I would be looking for. If I'm a little bit more conservative, I'm going to go change the graph to the VectorVest simple graph. I see the earnings, but I'd also look at this. Look at the relative timing on the move up. I would definitely look to see if we can get past this level of the swing high, which is sitting at 205.81. I think that's a lot more conservative way to get in. Am I going to lose and leave some money on the table? Absolutely, but I'm going to get more confirmation of the move. Another part of my analysis, my own personal analysis, is that it's hard to bet against Elon Musk. He has a way of making companies grow, like he did Tesla. Tesla wasn't as big when he first started. Look at SpaceX. He's done a great job with SpaceX. Again, he's an innovator. It's hard to bet against Elon Musk. What I think as the owner of Tesla, he needs to concentrate on the quality and the pricing of the cars. Do what he needs to do to get the prices into more people's hands. He needs to put his full attention on this. All right. I think in the pricing war, he wasn't fully engaged, for the lack of a better word. He needs to get more engaged because, Tesla's sort of like Apple, sort of like a cult. I've got a friend of mine that's got 3 Teslas. He said he'll never drive another combustion engine car ever. He's got one for him, one for his wife, one for his daughter. All right. So there's people that are like that. And you know me, I love me some Apple. I'm part of the Apple cult, so to say. I think Tesla's got people like that as well. So with all of that given, would I buy it now? I like what it's doing now. I like the news. I like that they're spotting out a space to buy and build a major factory in India. I just need the stock to come to me. So in looking at this, bouncing off this level of support, I do have trigger, do not have trend yet. I'd look another couple of days. And if anything, if I can get this trigger to continue moving higher, I'd be interested in buying into Tesla. All right. But right now, it's right at this level of resistance of 174.92. Look at that, 174.88. I'd like it to break above that, and I'd like to see if we get more triggered. That's what I'm looking for before I buy into the stock. With that, folks, you got the good, the bad, the ugly, and my own analysis on the stock. Hopefully you liked it. If you're brand new to the channel and you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Overall, all of you guys in VV Nation, if you like what you saw here, don't forget to hit the like button as well. And let me know what you think about it, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I want to hear what you got to say about Tesla. Thank you for watching, folks. This video is over. And until the next time, see ya. Hey, VV Nation, do you have access to the VectorVest tool, the most powerful tool in the industry right now? No? Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to take advantage of an outstanding deal. Simply go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. You can take advantage of VectorVest 30 days for $9.95. That's an outrageous price for a trial. So what do you get? Well, you get the opportunity to see how we have outperformed the S&P 500 by over 2,000% for the last 20 years. We'll go down and we can see that we track over 18,000 stocks globally and have access to analyzing those. And we've got 25 years of accurate market predictions. Yes, folks, we time the market. Simply, folks, all you have to do is go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. $9.95 for 30 days. And we offer a hassle-free refund. Folks, take advantage of it right now.